Well, good morning. Welcome back to Cityline. We did do a little bit of different choreography. And the person on the couch right now is someone that I have endless admiration and respect. And anything she does, I want to know about because I want to support her vision and her mission for how she lives her life out. We're talking about Andy Hogue, Chair of Community Council of Tacoma, and of course the South End Neighborhood Council as well. Welcome back.
Thank you so much.
Any chance I get to glue you to the couch for 13 minutes, man, I take it, because I know then you're like, boom, off and running again. So for people who are lucky enough to sit with you and to ask the question, what exactly is the Community Council of Tacoma and the Neighborhood Council Program of Tacoma, what do you say?
Well, some people don't know, but the Neighborhood Council Program was recognized by the City of Tacoma in 1992.
Yes.
And we have 8 great neighborhood councils that covers all of the city of Tacoma. And the Community Council of Tacoma is where we all go to collaborate, communicate, see where we can best put our efforts in, or just lift each other up in our neighborhoods. We all have some of the same issues, but we also have different, the flavor of the neighborhood that we live in. So that's where we go to communicate.
And that is just the beauty of Tacoma right there. Homegrown, knitted together out of grittiness and love.
Yes.
That is us. So when we talk about who you would serve once you get together, then who do you serve and what does serving mean to you?
So who we serve is if you are alive in
That's
Tacoma
us.
and you're out peopling in Tacoma, we serve you. Whatever you might need. You might have questions about the garbage on the sidewalk, or sidewalk is uneven from a tree growing, or you don't know what to do about the graffiti, or maybe you just feel like your needs haven't been met while trying to get services. Maybe you're not using the right keywords. Maybe the city doesn't understand what you're trying to tell them. We are there to provide that translation service.
Yes.
Because we know the buzzwords, the vocabulary, we might know the right department. Maybe you're reaching out to the wrong department. So we serve really anybody. Maybe you need hand warmers. Maybe you had a rough night. We have those on board. We try to serve anybody in any way that we can that's compassionate, kind, sustainable,
Yes.
kindness, really.
Human kindness. And out of that, because this group does not just get together and talk. This group gets together and then they go back to their own neighborhoods, and that's where the action and the listening and the boots on the ground starts.
Yes.
And out of that, when you think about what types of activities and programming have come out of that come to mind?
Oh, wow. Lots and lots and lots of low barrier art access for muralists. We have litter cleanups. We just have community conversations sometimes. Oh gosh, it's never ending. We plant trees. We work with a lot of local nonprofits. I don't even like to say we work together. We partner up. We go in together with all of our services and resources and just do whatever needs to be done.
You do.
In a space.
When we talked just a second ago about connecting community members to the City of Tacoma services, and then you said back in 1992,
Yes.
you have been cultivating this language and this translation and this key to understanding for a long time.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know how you have kept up with this, because the language back in 1997 and the language we have today and the way that we classify and look at people, and we also look at their cultures, we didn't have that back then.
No. And so it really made a lot of things not accessible to the average community member.
Right.
And so I don't care how you say it, how you spell it, what it is. If we understand, we can get it done, and we will find a way to connect you with a service. And we'll know what words need to be used. And so English as a second language isn't a barrier. If we can't find someone within our circle to provide translator services, we have other resources to where we can reach out. Whatever it needs to happen, volunteers are there to get the job done, and we all have a different skill set. So I could say we have the magic person for each scenario, whatever you need.
And you just said a word that is magic, but is also astonishing to me: volunteers.
Yes.
Let's talk about that aspect of this program, and the outreach.
This whole program is operated by volunteers. The city of Tacoma does support us with a $4,000 a year operating budget, but anything else we get above and beyond that is volunteers applying for grants, volunteers passing around the jar for money.
Yes.
However, sharing from your abundance. Maybe you have an awning or chairs and a table for a block party. That's how we do it. That's how we do it and get it done.
I sat in the audience about 2.5 months ago. The United Way pitched to poverty.
Yes.
And I got to see a snippet of what this South End Neighborhood Council is doing that you are a part of.
Yeah.
And you won an award, didn't you?
Well, yeah, we were acknowledged and we received $2,000 just to support our project. Just for doing the work in the community, and we in turn put that $2,000 right back into the community, which is absolutely amazing. And that particular project at South 72nd and D Street has been amazing. Everybody, anybody in the community is welcome to come out. We want everybody to have hands on that project. There's been children, youth activities, a scout troop that has been integral in helping us. That project has yielded us other volunteers. Like for the South End Coalition, we started a subcommittee in the South End to provide another meeting opportunity for us to collaborate, and that's the South End Coalition. Now one of the troop members is a board member on the South End Coalition and going to all of these other meetings because, going to meetings for you since 1992.
That's a t-shirt.
Yeah, I want a t-shirt of that so bad.
Going to meetings for you since 1992.
Yes.
That's it.
We go to all these meetings, we come back and bring the information back because we don't have time to individually go to all of the meetings,
Right.
but we divide and conquer.
You have the infrastructure.
Yes.
And that infrastructure, once again, are volunteers, grassroots, boots on the ground, the Gladys Kravitz, like I am, of what is that? What's going on over there?
Well, everyone has something to give.
That's right, they do. So where do you see them in the future?
Well, I just see us continuously building community,
Yeah.
and I see neighborhoods where you can walk 10 blocks away from your house and be like, "Hey, what's up, neighbor?" Like I want anywhere I go, I want to say hi. We've had some safety issues in Tacoma here and there.
We all
Occupying
everywhere.
space and knowing people is your first line of defense of being safe. And it's so
Yes.
simple. And you can enjoy yourself while you're doing it. So occupy space with positive actions.
There
and
we
know
go.
your neighbors, absolutely.
Know your neighbors, and that is, I have the most amazing neighbors. I mean, all around me, and I love them. I walked out last night on my porch, and one of my neighbors said, "Hey, a chicken walked into my yard." And I'm like, "Call me when you have the coop. I'll buy the first dozen."
Right?
It's
Yes.
just, we all know each other. Who would you like to thank in this last minute, Miss Andy?
Oh gosh, there's so many people, and I'm nervous to forget anybody. I just want to thank anybody that has put their trust and faith in the Neighborhood Council program or spent time volunteering. And all abilities are welcome. I sat in a meeting the other day, and I realized when I looked around the room that everyone in there was fighting a silent battle in their own way. Just come out. Everyone is useful, everyone is wanted, everyone is valid, and everyone has something to do. And I see us blowing the lid off Tacoma with positive, great things. People just need to come out and show up.
It's already happening.
Yes,
The
yes.
South End is just revolutionizing how things are done and communities are formed in Tacoma.
Think outside
And
the
it's
box.
lowering barriers as
Yes.
well. And that's what I just want to say thank you so much for. And I look at you and I think, please, universe, keep this woman healthy, keep her soul stoked with fire, and give her lots of rest because she's doing the good trouble.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. We appreciate your support. And again, I encourage anybody to participate. neighborhood council program. That's where it's at.
We've been showing the website below that beautiful face, and so brace yourself because you're going to get some phone calls. All right.
Awesome.
Looks like in the Comfort Cafe over there, we have two Cityline regulars known as Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis. There they are. They'll be on the comfy couch in just a quick moment. We'll be right back.